Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome back to another episode of GEEXX Plays. I have not done one of these for a while, and the reason I haven't done one for a while is because of Baldur's Gate 3. I bought Baldur's Gate 3 when it first released in August, and up until Black Friday sales for Black Friday in November, that was the only game I bought between August and November. Normally, when I do a Let's Play, I don't use a video camera. I actually do the gameplay stuff. I actually record me playing the game so I can show you the game and the stuff and do a bit more than just talk about it. I can show people the game itself and its mechanics and blah, 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 chat about it. I'm doing it this way for a reason. And the reason for that is that I played Baldur's game for about 2 weeks and then stopped playing. And that's going to shock a lot of you. And it shocked me. After playing for only a couple of days, I realized I wasn't interested anymore. And I played for another 25 hours after that, just to say, okay, maybe I'm just kind of annoyed with this little section of the game. I'm the only person I know who feels this way about this game. Everyone I know has played this game through multiple times. They've all beaten it and immediately started a new game because they loved it so much. My daughter and son-in-law are on their third or fourth playthrough. Probably more. They've beaten it with a multiplayer game with their friends. They've beaten it as a couple. They've beaten each playing a single player game, and then they started again. So they've each beaten the game at least 3 times and are on their 4th playthrough. Woman I know that I work with and also play World of Warcraft with, she's beaten the game and immediately started up another game. Everyone I've talked to absolutely loves this game. And I don't. And I don't fault the game. The game is great. It's beautifully scripted. The writing is great. The story's good. The graphics are amazing. The cutscenes are amazing. And it wasn't for me. And I am very angry. Not at Larian Studios. I'm mad at myself. I played Larian Studios' previous game, Divinity Original Sin 2. Loved it. Played through that multiple times. Played the crap out of it. I love the mechanics of it. I think Larian Studios is a great studio. I want them to make more games. When they announced they were making Baldur's Gate 3, I was kind of like, D&D. But I love their games. I love D&D. I've been playing it since the 70s, off and on. You know how hard it is to get a group together. But I was so excited to get this game. I was so looking forward to it being released. And then to play it and just kind of go, yeah. In spite of that, I'm not sorry I spent real money on the game, because I think the studio deserves my money. The whole problem with the game is me. And I think I should talk about why, instead of just rambling and saying it's all about me. Some of it I can't put into words. It's just, I'm playing the game and it just didn't do anything for me, and I can't tell you why. Like I said, the mechanics of this game are this is basically a blend of the mechanics from Divinity Original Sin combined with some D&D mechanics. So it's basically they overlaid some D&D mechanics on top of Divinity. And maybe my brain just didn't like that. I don't know. So that's probably one thing why I didn't like it. Why I didn't. Another reason is that I didn't like any of the characters. The Githyanki warrior, the Shadowheart the cleric. Galen the wizard was okay. He was kind of funny. But I didn't want him in my party because his Like they all have backstories and stuff. And I got into some of that playing the game, and they're all very well written, and I just didn't care. Um, like Galen's story was that he had to consume magic items. It's like I don't want to be feeding this guy my magic items. I want to keep and use them. So I like didn't have him in my party. But he was like the only one of the only characters that I kind of liked. I just got the Warlock and Karlach the Demon Barbarian. The Warlock was okay. I didn't care about him at all. Karlach seemed interesting. But by that point, by the time I finally got them, I never got out of Act 1. I never got out of Act 1. I'm running around questing and I didn't care about them at all. I would have been happy just to chuck them all and just play solo and get rid of them. They didn't matter to me at all. And again, I can't fault the writing. I can't fault the character development. These are well-written characters. The cutscenes got to me. Not that they were badly written. Some of them were hysterical. I love some of them. That's one of the few things I miss. Honestly, those little side stories with the cutscenes, that's one of the only things that made me want to keep playing, is to find those funny little stories that they had thrown in there for side quests. Some of those were amazingly funny. I love them. But the problem with the cutscenes is that they're non-stop. Every time you start to talk to someone, there's a cutscene. It doesn't matter if I'm selling a bucket to a vendor in town, there's a cutscene. You can't just like do simple, maybe you can, maybe there's a way to shut them off. I didn't check, because I don't want to miss any. I don't want to miss any of the good ones. But again, if I'm selling a bent spoon to this jerk over here for 2 silver, I don't need a cutscene for that. Just a little dialogue box. That's fine. That's all I need. I don't need to have him go, well, what can you offer? What can I offer you today, fine sir? With the dialogue box underneath. It's like, no, just give me a dialogue box. And I think the final thing was the D&D mechanics. I didn't like them. I still don't. I've mentioned I love Dungeons and Dragons, but my first D&D experience was was back in the 70s with I think Advanced Dungeons and Dragons had just come out. The red box was still pretty dominant. Advanced D&D manuals had just come out, and I don't like what they've done with the game. 4th and 5th edition. 5th edition is definitely better than 4th, but the whole long rest, short rest thing, I hate that mechanic. I truly, truly hate it. And it's all over this game. It's constant. Oh, you can use this ability, but then you got to take a short rest. You can use this ability, then you got to take a long rest. Like, no, that's annoying. That's super, super, super annoying to me. I hate the whole long rest, short rest mechanic. Despise it with a passion. So, the dice rolling thing, or the fact that when you have to do an ability check and it rolls the dice on the screen for you, that was cute the first few times, but I can't shut it off. I don't want to sit and watch the dice roll every single time I try to do something. Like I said, it got old. And I really hate to harp on this game. I wanted to love this game so much. And this game is amazing. I can't give it a bad rating because it's such an amazing game. And it boils down to the fact that it just rubbed me the wrong way. For some reasons which I've explained, have kind of a legitimate excuse. But I hear other people, what, you didn't like the bisexual vampire? It's like, no, I found him annoying. He wasn't cute to me. He wasn't funny. He annoyed the hell out of me. All these people are supposed to have in your, yeah, you can cycle people in and out of your party, but I didn't want to. I didn't care. I so wanted to love this game. The graphics are so good. The story is well written. And it's just not for me. And I feel like, with the bad book review I gave for Lives of Locke Lamore, which I've gotten crap for from people. Not in the comments of my videos, but yeah, I've got someone, one of the guys I play World of Warcraft, would say, he watched your video, how dare you give a bad review to Lives of Locke Lamore? It's like, and again, I didn't say the book was badly written. I just didn't care about the characters enough to keep reading it. It bored me. As much as I hate to say it, Baldur's Gate 3 bored me too. I couldn't bring myself to keep playing. I mean, maybe I could get back. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to get back into it and play because it is such a good game, but I know I just don't really want to. I mean, maybe if I had a multiplayer game going and I could get on Discord and chat with people, have play with other people, give me a 4-player party, me and 3 other people. I think I might be able to do that. I think I could get into it for that reason, to have fun with other people. But yeah, aside from that, I'm probably never gonna play this game again, and I feel really bad about it because I love the studio that made it, and they made such a good game. I don't know if you can tell how frustrated I am. I don't know how I'm conveying it, but I'm really, really, really frustrated that I didn't like this game because it deserves to be liked. You should play this game. In spite of the fact that I'm not playing it, I'm going to tell you should play this game because it's an amazing game. I'm just sorry that I'm not going to be there with you to enjoy the journey. I'm sorry. I really, really am. Now I'm exhausted. I need a nap. I'm an old man. I need a nap. Maybe I'll play something else. I did buy some games in the Black Friday sale. Maybe I'll play some of those and review those later. As always, thanks for watching. I don't know why you like this video. Torture yourself with something else I've made. I'm not going to self-promote. I hate people who do that, which is why I do the self-deprecation thing. And until next time, good hunting.